Hey, how you doing? Excuse me. Can you hear me? So what I'm looking at now is on this biology report from I think it's Wilt. Yeah, Wilt. Um, just going through it. There's a lot of craziness. Like um, on page 6, they're talking about Mogan's fingernails. Hey, Leslie. A lot of them were broken. Broke fingernail, broken nail while swabbing. That's not normal. It's like you're supposed to be gentle with this stuff. It's like forceful handling. I don't know, rushed. I don't know, bad technique. I don't know. It doesn't look like careful forensics. I can tell you that. Page 6. Can you guys see this? Item 12. Fingernail clippings. 12-1. Uh, right here. Tested one total stain. Used one swab to swab nail clippings. Light brown transfer. Consumptive. Broke two nails during swabbing. That, okay, that would be understandable. Go down to item 13. There's another two. Uh, Broke two nails during swabbing, and some stains remaining. I didn't test them. It's just wild. I mean, there's more, and that was on Maddie. Kaylee, I think they broke some too. But yeah, light brown stains. Tested one total stain. Used one swab. Light brown transferred to swab. Broke two broke two nails during swabbing, and some stains remaining. That's one, and there's another one I think for Gonzalez. Item 16 maybe. Yeah, 15 and 16 were broken. And this, like, the consumptive, that's another thing. Usually you have to have what's it called? Like permission. Like you have to go to use the whole DNA sample, you have to have permission. And they usually they don't do it unless it's absolutely necessary. Where was that? Page 10. Item 6.1. Like they usually don't. Where does it say this shit at? Try not to do consumptive, but this case, that's all they do. I mean, it's like 6.1, 7.1, 9.1, 13.1, 15.1. They were all consumptive tested. I wish I could find. Anybody wants to look at anything, just let me know. Justification. That's what I was looking for. Justification. They have to have justification for them to use the whole sample and not have any left over. Swab on the half wall was not examined. I mean, the mislabeling of this evidence is wild. Usually, like, they're packaged in numbers that match. You know what I mean? They have to have matching numbers. Not the case here. Everything's mismatched. It's hard to find. I mean, I wouldn't trust a homicide case that handled evidence like this. What page am I looking for? There's another page where it said it says something like pre-logged as part, or pre-logged in as part. Um, can't find the page I'm looking for though, and it's multiple times. Like they put it like in this and log it like that. Uh, item 23. There it is. Right here. See, this says 23 swabbing of stain on floor near inside doorway of west bedroom on floor 2. 23.5. But up here, 23 is above the stairwell, from above stairwell. I don't see a 23.5. So this is 23 right here. Submitted swab from above stairwell. It says 23.5. 235. So where is it? Goes from 20 to 29. They don't label 23. Shit. What did I do? Oh, here we go. What the hell? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Well, there's one I was trying to get to where there was a black substance that they listed that was in the cap, but I'm trying to figure this shit out real quick. Just they're it, not supposed to be. I'll be right back. Hold on. I got to get my notebook. All right. Sorry, I'm back. So the broken fingernails are just something that shows like the carelessness. It's not supposed to happen. Let me get back to sharing my dumbass screen. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Well, that's what the body bag is supposed to be for. You're supposed to zip the body up and then transport it. That way you don't get no outside debris, nothing from the body falls off. And then you open it up once you get to the corners. Morgue, I guess is what it's called. Morgue. ME's office. But this is what the, oh shit, sorry, I wasn't sharing. So they got like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 broken nails on 2 different victims. 3 on Maddie and 4 on Kaylee. Hey, listen, how you doing? It's not normal. 1 or 2 is okay because yeah, maybe they were brittle, but multiple across different victims, different. Oh, that's crazy. Multiple victims with broken fingernails, broken samples of DNA. They were careless, I don't know, rushed, or they maybe just don't have a technique. They just wing it. What was that? And it's the same thing with the consumptive. Using the whole sample. There's got to be a good reason to use the whole sample. Let's see what page. But I don't know what happened to item 23. Is Lucy still here? Do you know about? I've never been to a psychic. 29.1 submitted swab of face mark. And then it says right here. Okay, well, sampled for DNA analysis, which is, I mean, that's okay. And then it's another one that was forwarded and gets a separate report. And then we never hear from them again when they do these separate reports. I'm guessing it's the mark on the window Face mark and hand marks. Yeah, they're definitely going somewhere. Oh, that's why. Here we go. 20. What was it? And I also think they, as it was mislabeled. I think 21, item 21 and 23 might be the same thing. Hey, redacted, how you doing? I don't understand this. Because here it says item 23. From above stairwell. See, item 23. Package labeling. Item 21. Got what the hell is this? Hold on. What the fuck? I don't know what the hell is up with that. But here, I know something I can show you. I got a oh no. I got a FOIA denial from Moscow today. Or I got it on the 6th, actually. Let's see here. I'm not too good at following along with the chat. I'm not ignoring you. Um, I'm trying to show it if it shows. Hold on, I gotta black some shit out real quick. All right, sorry about that. So it was a couple things that I sent for, I think 5 of them. And I like how they generalize a whole lot when they send you these. The city has received a request attached for the following records attached to the Bryan Kohberger investigation. Comparison recordings, and I didn't ask for comparison recordings for 11/22. I asked for 11/12. I wanted the December 22nd audio recording, and whatever footage they had on that camera from December 22nd. So this is what they write back. This one is interesting. The entire 11/22 King Road surveillance, which I don't know if I messed up and put 11/22 or they did, but it's interesting what they said about it. Radio correspondence between the officers in Supplement 88. Attachments linked to the report, SD card, reports, name of sheriff, and provided the K9 for the audio comparison for up here for number 1. Excuse me. Okay, so a whole bunch of bullshit, substantial number requesting, determining all this other shit. In regards to number 3 and 4 listed above, a search for the requested record was conducted and no such records were identified to exist. Therefore, this portion of your request is being denied. So, there radio correspondence for Supplemental 88 and anything to do with that report, videos, all that. That doesn't exist. Therefore, this portion of your request is being denied. Okay. Number 2, which is the entire 1122 King Road surveillance, which I think I messed up and put 1122 when I meant 11/12. But this is what they said. In regards to number 2 listed above, the city has processed and released 11/12 King Road. Oh, no, hold on. That's not the one. From 12 to whatever it is, the city may charge a regulator who is not a resident or an employee of a resident for duplication and computer-based digital records. The city charges per Idaho code. So they're going to charge $30 for the footage that Jules had to pay almost $1,000. This is what the one was. Number 1, comparison recordings for 11/22 King Road. In regards to number 1 and the remaining hours of surveillance footage for number 2 listed above, the city may charge for the city's actual cost for any public records from a requester. Where is it? What the fuck? Where is it? Oh. Number 2. Sorry. The entire 11/22 King Road surveillance. Where the fuck was it? Right here. For number 2 listed above, there is approximately 99 hours and 20 minutes of video to process that has not been reviewed. The city estimates that it will take approximately 149 hours of city staff time for redacting and legal review to process this portion of our request. The city estimates that this portion of your request will cost you approximately $7,431.62. Additionally, there's a cost for staff time spent processing a request, 30 minutes. They want $58 extra. If you choose to move forward with number 1 and the remaining hours of surveillance footage for number 2, What I want to know what surveillance the entire 1122 King Road surveillance. What could be 99 hours? But see, they're kind of flip flopping though, because right here it says for number 2 listed above, there's approximately 99 hours and 20 minutes. But here, in regards to number 2 listed above, the city has processed and released surveillance footage from 12:55 to 1 p.m. So there's different footage. There's 99 hours and 20 minutes of video that they want $7,000. I don't understand, because here they say they've processed and released from 12:55 a.m. to 1 p.m. A duplication fee, blah 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 blah. In regards to number 1 and the remaining hours of surveillance footage for number 2, the city may charge for the city's actual cost, blah 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 blah. It's an estimate based on the estimate time we believe it will take to process your request. For number 1 listed above, there's approximately 24 minutes of video footage based on the estimated 20 minutes to search for your retrieved record request, 54 minutes for redacting. Staff time, city estimates 75.56 for 74 minutes of city staff time. So and they want $75, 99 hours. They want 7,000. Hey, Beck. I don't understand. What are they actually trying to say? But this is the big one, though. Supplement 88. I'll show you what it is. That's the one with the guy in the hoodie. I think. No, this one is. This one is the one. Oh, Jesus. Can y'all still hear me? No, this is when he for December 22nd, when he went back. So they're saying this doesn't exist right here. In one side of their mouth, they're saying 12/22, no footage and no radio traffic and no nothing exists for supplement 88. Radio correspondence between the officers with attached links to the reports, i.e. SD cards, the name of the sheriff with the canine dog, and the bark audio comparison. And what do they say? 3 and 4 listed above. A search for the requested record was conducted and no such records were identified to exist Therefore, this portion of your request is being denied. So no, none of that. For On December 22nd, I was tasked with reinstalling the exterior camera known as the light bulb camera at 1112 King Road. Capture some comparison video and audio. Contacted one of the tenants who gave me permission to access her residence and conduct the recording. So this is when they went back and made all the footage that they needed that they didn't have. It even says let's see. Where does it say? Yeah, well, he broke it, blah, 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 blah. Dustin Blaker parked the vehicle near the residence and closed the doors and trunk on a vehicle for audio comparison. A canine unit from Lewis County Sheriff's Office was utilized to capture barking audio comparison from the residence. Where does it say? Upon completion of the data collection, I powered off the evidentiary router, removed the camera from the light socket. In doing so, the base detached from the camera. I know it says somewhere that right here. I was then able to monitor the camera using the Home Eye Pro app from my phone. So he could use this Home Eye Pro app the whole time. Corporal Brett Payne was able to drive a white-colored vehicle into the view of the camera. Dustin Blaker parked the vehicle near the residence, closed the doors and the trunks. A canine unit was utilized to capture barking audio comparison. You're telling me there's no radio traffic? They didn't talk on the radio for this? Right, 100%, Lucy. This is when they created the evidence. No recordings, no SD card copy, reports, radio correspondence, nothing. Name of the sheriff. Wow. I've said that all along. That they created their own footage. Why would you need never? I feel stupid even asking this question. If you had surveillance footage that you can hear a dog barking, you're in your department, you're in your office watching this surveillance footage looking for evidence. What would make you, we should bring a dog out there and compare our dog's bark to this dog's bark? What the fuck would you need to do that for? It's a dog bark. So there's no telling. Yeah, my dog is the biggest baby in the world, but if you play with her with a rope, she sounds like she's gonna murder you. Okay, Jeff, I understand that. Why would you need that? What is the relevance to this murder case, whether that dog's barking inside or barking outside? That has no bearing on this investigation. of where a dog was barking at. Blocked off of what? What, blocked off of here? Yeah, but what does the dog barking have to do with the murder? What's that matter? It doesn't matter where the dog was. He didn't have no DNA on him. Unless you're looking at the dog as a suspect. Even then, you wouldn't need audio comparison. You would need bite comparison, teeth mark comparison. Oh, why not? Jeff, you better let them see what type of bullshit you're spewing. I would just like to know, is that something I can do on my end, Lucy Redacted? That's something that what would knowing if the dog was inside or outside have on investigating? No, they don't. I don't see where they're trying to find out why the dog didn't have any blood on him with a bark comparison. Unless the dog used sound waves to protect himself from blood splatter. What do you think about this, Jeff? Where is it? 99 hours and 20 minutes of video that hasn't been processed or reviewed from surveillance from 1122. I understand what they might have been trying to figure out. My I guess curiosity is what does it matter? It would make more sense, Jeff, how Murphy got no blood on him. When whoever did this walked upstairs, they seen the dog in the room, shut the door. The dog was in the other room the whole time. Maybe the slider was open. And that's how he sounds in and out. I don't know. Is the room that the dog was found in the room with the slider? I'm not positive. Oh well, I'm sorry, Miss Beck. we gotta include the handicapped in our conversations. I don't know what the question was now. The question was, why the fuck do they need um what's the word? Audio comparison of a dog barking in a murder case? And why the hell would they need to re-record a white sedan driving past the camera, as well as the trunk and door shutting on the car? But what got us to this, if you must know, sir or ma'am, I don't know. Right. But what got us to this is right here. I wanted radio correspondence between the officers from Supplemental 88. Everything, links to the SD card, copies, reports, all that shit. And they said, search for the requested record was conducted and no such records were identified to exist. Therefore, it's denied. So, okay, Jeff, with that same logic, if there was a gas station robbery, they would have to have a dark skinned person walk in front of the camera to make sure that they knew which color the suspect was. They don't reenact gas station robberies. But obviously, there's something to Supplement 88. They never contacted each other. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. A lot of people can't see Jeff. I don't know, Jeff, why can't these people see you? No, I can see him. He must have left. I told him as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, my merch is gonna be, them inflatable clown punching bags. I'm gonna make them with his face. It's a dream, Lucy. A what? I don't know how to do that. Figured it out. They say you got them blocked because they can't see you in chat, Jeff. Oh, sorry, my ADD was, I was reading chat and not paying attention. All right, let's see. Obviously, that shit exists. Now, how do I take that shit off? Oh, there we go. Now, where the hell was I at when before Jeff got me all? Oh shit. I don't know what I did again. Sorry. Hold on. There we go. There's too many steps to this shit. Yeah, I don't. There wasn't too much of a fucking investigation. I can tell you that. I put this. I'm not sure if it's completely right, but I got. I put a timeline with for their testing and what days they did it. Give me a minute and I'll put that shit up. It doesn't have to be this many goddamn steps. Can you guys see this? All right, so November 16th, the K bar was accepted. And I wish I would have put where instead of just when. Because I don't even know what the fuck this shit's saying. But anyway, it took, let's see, for them to test 23, 24, 29, basically the swabs from inside the house. They did it on the 23rd. They tested the swabs on the 23rd. Lucy, do you know how we can find these whatever the hell they're called? the item numbers where they sent them, like right here. Hold on. Shit. Where the hell is it now? Like right here. So they were forwarded for DNA analysis. Where's the report for them? You're cool. This is no holds bar. There's no policing in this chat. We do what we want around here. That's what they're saying. They charged me. Well, they were going to charge me $30 the duplicate fee for the time frame for the 11/12 footage, but there's apparently 99 hours of surveillance footage from 11/22 that they want $7,500 for. Where do they go? What lab do they go to? Like, they never say what lab they send. They just say the lab. I guess I didn't even know I asked for it, to tell you the truth. I think I messed up and put 11/22 when I meant to put 11/12. Oh, that's not what I'm talking about there, Jeffrey. And like look at this shit. Item 23. I know I said this earlier. Item 23. Labeled as item 21. Blood swab from above stairwell. But where did it say it was? Oh, never mind. That was 235. It's just so unorganized and ridiculous. So hold up, which one was the? Because this one says finger and hand and face marks outside the south kitchen window is 29. What were we looking for? 25? 29.1. Swab a face mark. So I guess that's the same. 29. All these are the same. Probably. Right. I just want to know what the 99 hours is. From what kind of surveillance are they talking about? Body cams that haven't been. That's all right. I'll just put her shit up. Yeah, I don't know. I still want to know what happened to the gum. the chewed gum that's, I think it's 63.1. And they never, my bias isn't against them. I don't have a bias. I just point out shit that, okay. Well, let's find out. You said the big one. Oh, what the hell? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I ain't worried about him. The only bias I have is against Jeff. Just kidding, Jeff. First of all, I don't give a shit about Brian. Only thing I care about is how the hell they smash all over our rights when they're too lazy to do an actual investigation. And I know from experience, I stayed at a Holiday Inn one time. Oh shit, I'm not sharing again. Hold on. What page, Lucy, you know? I know I'm asking a lot. I have to put you on the payroll. What's I don't know. I haven't talked about it. Your ship must be jammed up there, sir. There's not even a 63.1 doesn't even come up in this. Anytime, buddy. Anytime. If you wanna except you gotta unblock everybody. Maybe he needs to get off a dial up. Maybe not use dial up, yeah. Or is it 67.1? I don't know. What number is the gum? 7.1? All right. Huh, imagine that. It's all fucking 67.1 is the gum, right? Oh, something's happening. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is all right. Case updated, audit log, item description changed from DNA extracts from items 57 through 65, 66.1, 67.1 through 67.5, 68.1, and 69.1 to DNA cuttings from items 57 through 65, 66.1, 67.1 through 67.5, 68.1, 69.1. Reason for change, updated description. Exam key, sexual biology. Analyst assigned change from Stephanie Wilt to, I guess it went to Riley Nolan or Nolan Riley or whatever the fuck her name is. Status changed from 1 assigned analyst to 0 assigned to section. Reason for change, unassigned self. So she unassigned herself? So, case update, audit log, assignment link changes. Deleted assignment item link is no longer needed per agency. What was this date? Oh, of course. It was after the arrest. So you mean to tell me in a quadruple homicide, they decide chewed gum in the living room and all these other what the fuck were they? I ain't fucking looking for all that right now. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20, 21 items. Why? What the hell? Right. It's I know 67.1 is chewed gum and all the beer cans and shit. Under analyst for L5, I wrote crime scene images. This should say nothing here instead of doing an amended report for this small typo. Hey, Wicca. They're doing all these changes after the arrest, though. This is like in January. There's more. Martinez, these are prints, I think. Martinez did the prints. Made new assignments. What are they? Right. These say changes. Well, no, it's deleted. That's crazy. All these prints were deleted. Uh, uh, I'm back. My mind is just blown about supplement 88.
Again, just changing location to route 11. Here it is.
I'm not sure what I'm doing. When I find out, I'll let you know. From the beginning, I've always said that at least the audio from these cameras are I don't even know what to say they are. They're not legit. .1 through 67.5, 68.1 and 60. Here we go. Fucking internet. I don't know if this is. I think they're sending. DNA extracts. This is number 70. 7.1. Swab of left fingernail clippings from Ethan Chapin. Released to submitting agency on 12/16. Uh, this one didn't get released and it got sent. Look, okay. Suspected biostain, blood swab from north wall stairwell, already tested positive for blood. They just sent that back with UPS. But I think I don't know who. I guess the submitting agency would be. I don't know. Because isn't Moscow the everything got sent back to them? They're like the holder of it. Return to submitting agency via UPS. 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 My big thing is the gum. I want to know where this separate report is. Who is that? Tina Wathall? Whatever the hell that shit is. Let's see if that's in the unredacted one. Let's see. Oh, what the fuck? How is that? Damn, internet slow as shit. Okay, here we go. And this shit says the same thing. It don't even have 67 in it. Yeah, this sheath was found under a stabbing victim. Bullshit. Excuse me. Where did they send it when they sent them out for? Where did they say that? What the hell? Where is this? Hold on. Not that. What the fuck? I think they meant to say that the sheath came from UPS. So now, what number is this now? 67.1. Where did it get sent to? Hmm. Let's see where that takes us. Goddamn connection. Yeah, no, Amazon doesn't use UPS and R either. Huh, of course. Well, I don't know. I gotta go cook dinner. I appreciate you guys coming in. I don't know. And remember, they also have a warrant for all the UPS truck cameras or some shit like that. But yep, no, thank you guys. Have a good rest of the day.